Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. What's coming in for Gemini? What is it you need to know? Yeah, Six of Wands. Gemini, what is it Gemini needs to know? Yeah, someone's seeing red flags. This is someone who has experience, Queen of Swords. So you may be seeing some red flags here. This is someone who's often kind of protecting what's theirs, protecting themselves. But it is a person who has experience. See, there's some red flags. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. This is an energy of someone who, I feel here, it's about not chasing. But I definitely feel this is an energy of someone's pride maybe got in the way. But I feel like it's someone who's playing the field. See, this is somebody who is maybe chasing. Now they have experience. But I do feel there's some red flags here. Yeah, it's the signs, the signals. You can see it. There it is. Someone who didn't reciprocate. So it is energy of someone reaching out. So something being learned here. But yeah, I mean, there could be an energy of several people, but it could even be your own energy. Queen of Wands is someone who's often confident and bold. If they want something, they go after it. But I don't see chasing. Somebody just reaching out to someone, communicating. But I feel we have someone who didn't reciprocate. So something you've learned here. Yeah, it has to do with walking away. Somebody didn't reciprocate. So this is just someone who walks away, searching for something new. But definitely there was some red flags. The signs kind of cautioning. Someone's pride may have gotten in the way too. But it's somebody who's walked away. It's what you're looking for. Yeah, see crossroads, making a choice. Now it could be someone who had a choice between yourself and someone else. But the crossroads is this path. Yeah, see, it's something that didn't go anywhere. So I don't know if it's two people who cross paths and it never goes anywhere. But the Six of Pentacles is someone who, reaches out to someone, but then they don't reciprocate. So this is someone who just walks away. Let's have a look at the Six of Wands. Yeah, we got the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who takes pride in all the things they do. It's an energy of provider. See, someone who provides. But it's an energy of chasing. See, red flags. Someone's seeing red flags. But we have the swords up. And there's somebody here. It has to do with why somebody walked away. Yeah, we got things calming down, time in between. There's been some things learned, lessons learned. See, applying the lessons learned. It's about not chasing. But this isn't chasing. This is just someone who reaches out, but the other person walks away. See, it's what two people are looking for, what you're searching for. It's where someone's going. But it's crossroads. See, something never went anywhere. And I don't know if it's two people who keep crossing paths, but But it has to do with things being learned, things calming down. And then we have strength. So this has to do with strength and confidence. See, this is someone seeing somebody as confident and bold. So I see kindness, compassion. Somebody may be looking for some kind of forgiveness here. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. See, this is someone who has experience. Yeah, someone's speaking truth here. Speaking truth. Who's the Queen of Wands? See, possible Leo, Aries, Sag. Yeah, someone who's waiting. This is someone expanding the horizons, thinking, well, I might as well just look elsewhere. So it is an energy of, this is someone who often doesn't waste their time. They focus on creative pursuits. But this is definitely someone who doesn't stick around and wait for too long. Yeah, it's all about seeing truth in a situation. But it is somebody seeking truth and learning something. It's a person who now has experience. Yeah. Tell me about that Three of Wands. See, someone waiting for the one. This is someone here just waiting for the one. And this is a person expanding horizons, creative pursuits. It's a person who's very determined and very confident. So I do see this, someone teaching someone how they want to be treated. But I do see kindness and compassion, some sort of forgiveness here. Taming the beast, though, it is an energy of trying to be patient, I feel, too, here. Patiently waiting. But this is someone expanding their horizons. They're not really wasting any time. This is someone who doesn't waste time. See, while they're waiting, they're focused on creative pursuits. Interesting. So it could be somebody else here. I do see 2 Queen of Swords, but it could be a person giving someone advice here. Yeah, something being learned here. See, things calming down, time in between. Somebody at a distance here. See, somebody distancing themselves. Yeah, just waiting for something to calm down. Let's have a look at the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's been a missed opportunity. It's somebody often rejecting someone or ignoring them, not reciprocating. So this is someone who now feels they missed an opportunity. Yeah, because we have a person who's walked away. It's a person becoming self-aware. See, it's about the awareness, aware that there was a missed opportunity. Because someone offered up the cup and the other person's, nope, I'm not looking at it. And it is, I think, because their pride got in the way. I mean, it could be this person thinking the other person chasing them because they can provide. But I definitely feel this taming the beast here. I see, it's really, I feel, it could be advice. Like someone just, it is someone teaching someone how they want to be treated, but it's still with kindness and compassion. This person wasn't looking at it. They didn't want to look at it. They weren't seeing it. I think it's a person, somebody's got a bit of an ego here. Because we have a person who's just sort of walked away, feeling like, maybe it's not meant to be. But look at that. It's a person going within. Into me I see. Yeah, so someone who's keeping things to themselves here. But this is someone who knows there was an opportunity missed. Because someone here's not looking at it. They don't want to look at it. It's privacy. Someone keeping things to themselves. Let's have a look and see what goes on between 2 people stays between 2 people too. Tell me about this 2 of Wands. Yeah, so we have this person curious, either shining a light. And it could be maybe you're reaching out to someone, you're just curious. And they're like, nope, I'm not looking at it. They're only interested in what I can provide. Now I think this person feels that it is their pride getting in the way. Somebody with a bit of an ego. It's a person who's playing the field. But they've missed an opportunity and they know. Yeah, when privacy, keeping something to themselves. But they've gone within. See, now this is someone curious. It has to do with crossroads. It's about 2 people coming together. See, this is somebody who wanted to connect with someone. And it is curiosity, wanting to learn. But what's interesting, now this person is the person becoming curious. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? This is a person who's often focuses a lot on work. They take pride in the things they do. And they are generally someone who provides. They have that energy. But it's all about looking ahead. See, this is someone planning, preparing. This is a person about to break free from a situation here. But it's about letting go of the ego. Let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. See, this is someone having that sudden realization. This could be just someone who's, something that was said here that this person was a little shocked. But it's the Tower coming down. So someone who is dealing with something for sure. But like I say, that massive epiphany and realization. See, what they didn't know then, they now know. And they want to know more. So it is curiosity. But it's about privacy, 2 people talking, connecting. But it's a person who kept all this in. Could be someone a little angry, and I wouldn't be surprised, but you can see this Mars energy. Yeah, we have some Sagittarius energy here, some Aries energy. But it's the Tower coming down, someone here shocked and surprised. And it has to do with something they didn't know. They now know. So this person is now the one who's very curious. Tell me about the Page of Swords. He's shining a light. They're looking for clarity. See, there was opportunity. This is someone who often has a lot of options, opportunity. So I do feel this is someone who's kind of looking at this, a little fantasizing. See, it's a person who looks ahead, fantasizing, romanticizing about two people taking things to the next level. But that Tower is a bit of a shock and surprise, because this is someone teaching someone how they want to be treated. So I don't know if this is somebody who, it has to do with chasing. This is someone who often goes after what they want, but I don't see this person chasing. In fact, they may have reached out and then just waited, and the other person didn't reciprocate. Tell me more about the Tower. It's a massive epiphany. But this is somebody here, something devastating happening here. See, their ego took a hit. This is someone's ego took a massive hit here. That's what it is, the Tower. See, it's all about this connection. There was a connection. This is someone who actually wanted to connect. But I don't know how they came in. Maybe they came in with a lot of ego, Tell me about the Queen of Swords. This is someone being cautious, playing it safe. But it is an energy of someone's being humbled. See, it's about being humble. It's a person who was wearing a mask, hiding their true self. See, nobody got what they wanted. No one got what they wanted here, because look at that connection. This is a connection. They're wanting to connect. And this person's kind of excited, but I do think this is someone who had the rug pulled out from under them, because the other person's kind of trying to be kind and compassionate, and I do see that. But this is someone who has experience. See, sharing experiences. It could have to do with something financial, maybe some advice. But this is someone who just kind of waits. While they're waiting, they're expanding their own horizons. Focus on creative pursuits. Someone very charming. So I don't know if there was an energy of two, where somebody here literally, someone's ego definitely took a hit, because it's a shock and a surprise. So now it has to do with this, I wouldn't say reconnecting at this point, but it's about there was a connection here. See, it could be just friends. See, somebody friend zoning someone. But I think this is somebody who was hiding behind a mask. Their pride got in the way. They weren't showing their true self. Interesting. Let's have a look at the Three of Wands. Yeah, we have an Empress. This is someone who's mastering the energies. See, the Empress is often patient. This is someone open to other options, opportunities. Now this is someone who sees someone's available. They're open, but now they have other options. See, the Empress often keeps their options open, but it's all about opportunity for two people to come together. It has to do with connecting. There was a connection here, and this person's having that epiphany, because I feel they're looking at this. See, they kind of look ahead, fantasize, romanticize about being with someone, taking it to the next level. So now they see you as open. Somebody who's beautiful Empress, somebody who knows, what they want, very creative. But this is definitely a person who just says it like it is, too. So I don't know if you said something shocking, but their ego took a hit. This is someone ruled by their ego, because they take pride in all the things they do. And they are generally someone who is a provider type. But you can see this has to do with someone distancing themselves. Something from a distance here. But it's everything kind of calming down, all this time in between. This person's thinking about this. Tell me, and they do see a missed opportunity. This is someone who's like, no way, there's just no way. I'm not taking this, I'm not even looking at it, right? They don't even want to look at it, but it is about becoming this person's becoming very much aware there's a connection. But some of you have other options and opportunities, so you're just keeping them open. This is someone who's open and available. Let's have a look at things weighing on. This person works a lot too. I can see they have a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on their shoulders. It could be something financial, bills to pay, things like this. So their pride got in the way. Yeah. But there's a connection. This is the epiphany, this connection. There was something there. It's bothering them too. And I do think there's something that's bothered you. It's weighing on your, it's all about letting go here. See, it bothers you. This is someone who didn't reciprocate, ignored someone, ghosted them, or just rejected them. And I do think it's this person who actually felt rejected, or they feel like they're going to be, so they reject the other person first. Or just ignore them when they reach out. See, there's no talking, but it's about giving and receiving. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely was on a path here. See, they're on this path. Maybe they had a lot of bills to pay. But it's a person looking ahead. Now they're looking at the situation, every little detail. Kind of slow and steady wins the race, but it is about the path being clear. See, this is someone who was on a particular path. So I feel like you were both on your own paths. You weren't in alignment at that time, but yet there was a connection, because this person's having some kind of massive epiphany. And they are looking at this, and it's about going down this path. So you're looking to see if the coast is clear. But it is a lot of focus on their finances. See, it's two people on their own paths. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah. This is often someone feeling a little apprehensive, or it's someone who makes up excuse, or they just don't know what to say. It's often someone who doesn't talk a lot. They don't know what to say. Now, there could be something embarrassing, too. This is often someone feeling a little embarrassed. Yeah, see, it's someone who chooses to just walk away. But it's what someone's looking for. See, some of you, it's an energy of keeping your options open. So some of you might have chose to walk away because it has to do with this person communicating. It's what somebody says to someone, but it's that connection. See, that face-to-face? This person fantasizes. I can see. They look ahead. They fantasize, romanticize how things could be. But it's two people who were not on the same path. This person was on a particular path. Their money, finances, career, whatever it may be. This person's definitely, and I do see the energy of not really talking, not knowing what to say. Yeah. Suddenly shy, or it's often someone who just doesn't know what to say. So I do think there is an energy of forgiveness. Somebody kind of hoping for forgiveness here. But it's like they're just thinking, and they're curious, see, looking to see if you have other options. So I don't know if this is someone who's breaking free from a situation. The rug's being pulled out from under them for sure, the shock. But it has to do with this, I feel, this, see, it's all about becoming self-aware. They're becoming aware of a missed opportunity. Wow. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, see, someone who, it's a crush, someone who longs for love, but they don't know what to say. Because what they're seeing is an Empress. Somebody very sexy, very charming, very creative. It's somebody, the Empress waits, they're patient. It's somebody, it's all about what's being learned here. And it is someone, I feel, in their own way, teaching someone how they want to be treated. But I also see some sort of advice. The Empress is wise. This is someone who has experience. So I do feel it's an energy of someone, pride getting in the way. See, not showing. This is someone who didn't show their true self. They're hiding behind a mask. So I feel some of you know this. You're probably thinking about this too. But it is this person. It's all about moving forward. And I do see kindness, compassion, possible forgiveness. Tell me about this Seven of Cups, because they fantasize. They're very curious. See, it's like they want to know. So I wouldn't be surprised this is someone you haven't talked to in a long time. They may reach out. Because it's reminiscing, someone who longs for love. See, it was a crush, or someone gives somebody a little gift. See, does something nice, but this person, I don't know who walked away, but somebody walked away from this. This is someone possibly missing this connection too. See, it's very sweet. It's very innocent. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. See, they see opportunity where they didn't see opportunity before. Seven of Cups. Yeah, King of Wands. So some of you actually have other opportunities. I do feel there is a choice. I do see an Aries energy. Yeah. Aries, Leo, or Sag. She King and Queen of Wands. This is about two people who, there's definitely an attraction and desire, but it has to do with this person ignoring someone. See, there's just no way this person's interested in me. I'm not even going to look at it. I think of this as someone's pride got in the way. Maybe they felt they couldn't provide or whatever the energy, but now we have another person. This person here is someone who generally goes after what they want. So if you are deciding to move on from someone and you're open to someone else, I do see a person wanting to connect, approach. See, they're keeping it all in. This is someone who has a crush here. They've been keeping this to themselves, and maybe even for some time. But you can see they're looking at it. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. See, it's about two people, the connection, the energy between two people. Well, this is King of Wands, want. Yeah, see, there's competition. So this is about, there's competition here, yeah. But this is someone who should have took action when they had the opportunity. See, something worth fighting for. Ooh, these are two people kind of competing here. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about someone focused on their stability, long-term stability. See, long-term stability, family. Somebody with support, still looking after their children. See, it's about being free. Someone here is about to break free. But it is somebody who's a little bit of a free spirit too. I can see it. But it's really interesting because we've got this Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. And there is an energy of someone who's, they know a good thing when they see it, but they didn't take the opportunity. Now, there may have been competition here. Competitive, but it is about someone who should have took action when they had the opportunity. There's a lot of reminiscing here. Yeah, see, this is someone seeing truth in a situation. Aha. See, it's a person becoming very much aware. It's coming aware here. But this is a win or lose. They should have took action, and I do think this is someone who's going to. So to me, it looks like we have people coming apart. See, a situation that's not going anywhere. Two people possibly came apart. But it's about two people coming together. And I do see this energy of this path that someone's been on. Two people on different paths now possibly coming together. This person's getting ready to take action. Yeah, definitely a person overcoming a lot of challenges, obstacles, a lot of focus on work. But it's about building. It's about putting in effort, taking action. Because they know a good thing when they see it. And this is that moment of truth and enlightenment. Like, what have I got to lose? Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. See, it's all this being aware of this truth, this victory. This is also an energy of an idea, too, where somebody feels inspired. This is often someone inspiring someone with an idea. So I don't know if it's someone reminiscing about it, but I'll tell you, it's bringing up a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions about how this person should have took action when they had the opportunity. But I do see that competitive energy and a lot of obstacles and challenges to overcome. Yeah, so we have a King of Swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But this is about truth. This is someone seeing truth, and it has to do with why someone walked away. But it's a person who now has experience. See, their swords up. They have experience. It's an energy of someone chasing after someone because of what they can provide. Interesting. But there is a breakthrough. Someone's going, aha, there's a massive breakthrough here. So now they know something. They've learned something here. See, it's all about this competitive energy, but it's about taking action, going after what they want. This is often someone who comes across as a little cold. But it is about seeing truth in a situation. There was opportunity. Someone didn't take the opportunity when they had the chance here. Now there's competition. Yeah, this is someone who definitely broke free from a situation. It was very painful. So to me, it's someone who should have told someone the truth. So this is an energy of a person rising like the phoenix from the ashes. See, a painful period's over. But it's all about overcoming obstacles and challenges. And like I see, there's obviously a feeling of competition. See, one thing about if this is someone who gets a lot of attention, people compete for this person's attention. The Empress is somebody who's not chasing. This is someone who's not interested in competing. See, they're being enlightened. They're going, aha. See, a painful period in this person's over. Something is finished. And now the sun is starting to shine. So this is someone gaining clarity. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're taking a little pause. See, now they see things from a whole different perspective. And it is an energy of checking someone out, someone checking someone out. But now they have a whole different perspective. See, that's that moment of enlightenment. You're not chasing. You're not chasing after someone. So in other words, you're not really interested in what they can provide because you're not going after them, and you're not going to compete. But this person, I feel, it has to do with these two people. See, there's an energy of two. There was competitive energy. If you were unaware that these two people were competing, and that's where you could be becoming aware. These two people were competing. But someone's broke free from a situation. See, that's that moment, a breakthrough. Ooh, yeah. We have a person who was procrastinating. See, should I or shouldn't I? This is someone single too. Like this is someone who's aware you're single. You look out for yourself, someone who's independent. See, it's a very independent person. But this is that should I or shouldn't I. Now, I don't know if this is someone comparing someone to someone else or it's yourself, but I'm going to tell you, nothing really compares, because this is someone who's kind of looking at things in a couple different ways. But I'll tell you, whenever that King of Swords shows up, this is someone planning, preparing, looking ahead, fantasizing and romanticizing. See, there's a lot of romanticizing here. Somebody should have maybe put in more effort or fought harder. And it's someone about to execute their plan because they see things from a whole different perspective. So I don't know if this is somebody else checking you out or you're checking someone out, but it's all about perspective. It's about two people who look at each other. See, it's about making a connection. But there is definitely, I feel, if you aren't aware before, two people were probably competing. Somebody decided to, walk away. That's why this person's, in that energy. Maybe they felt stabbed in the back by the other person. I don't know. But it's all about competing and taking action, going after what they want. There's a little woulda, coulda, shoulda. See, I should have took the opportunity. This is something bothering someone. See, a little baggage, but it is being released. The sun is shining. This is someone seeing things clearly, but it's about telling someone the truth. Look at that. See, this is someone who lives alone. This is someone who's stable. See, there's a reason to celebrate here, but it has to do with the path that someone was on. See, it has to do with being able to provide a house, a home, a foundation. So this is someone sort of just like, I feel they're like, it's almost like they're replaying things in their mind, but that moment of truth, this is someone who should have just told someone the truth. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Because it has to do with walking away. Someone decided to just walk away, and it's more than likely, I feel, the Empress, the feminine energy here. Yeah, you got a person, see, all in their feels, how somebody was really feeling. And I feel, this King of Cups is someone who is so full of love and emotion. See, they're not showing their true self. They're keeping all their feelings to themselves. They don't say anything. Because it's that into me I see. See, they kept it all in. So this is someone really feeling the love. And I do see reminiscing. I definitely feel this longing for love. And this is another energy where someone's who's loved somebody for a long time, or they're seeing that you have. But look at those feelings. See, looking at things from a different perspective. Tell me about the King of Cups. See, it's about people talking, collaborating, getting together. See, it's friends of friends. But it's about talking and collaborating. It's about creating opportunity. See, this is someone creating opportunity. Very creative. We have two people very similar, the things you have in common. But there could be other people, and that's why I feel there's two. And it's like they're competing. So I feel like it's an energy where maybe you weren't aware and you're going to be aware now. But this person's seeing truth and they are seeing things clearly. So I do feel they want to talk. And it has to do with someone who may have cut someone out. It has to do with why somebody walked away. And it has to do with this whole different perspective. But this is often, somebody checking someone out here, looking at someone, and often they look away. Because it's a person hiding their true feelings, wearing a mask. They're not showing you their true self or how they really felt. And I can definitely tell you, this person here's pride got in the way, a big ego. They get a lot of attention. And they are definitely someone who focuses on their, they're looking at the red flags here. But the issue is, and I actually going to be honest, it's almost like both, but it is an energy of competitive, very competitive energy. This is someone who had opportunity and they didn't take the opportunity that was presented. But now this person's seeing truth in this situation. They're looking at it from a whole different perspective. See that aha moment, that moment of enlightenment. But it's about checking each other out. And it all is about the things you have in common. See, there's people, competition, energy, but it's people getting together, working as a team, collaborating. This is how someone was feeling, so full of love and emotion. This is a person who was emotionally unavailable at that time, so it could be why they were in that energy, but they were not showing their true self. Hiding behind a mask, hiding their true feelings, keeping it all in. So I actually feel for the Queen of Swords here, the feminine, I really feel you are going to have this little aha moment because it's how something happened here. Because there's this reminiscing. So someone who's probably loved somebody for a really long time. Now their options are open. They're, being open to other options and opportunities. They need to take action. It's something worth fighting for. Yeah, it's all about harmony and balance, justice, being fair. Someone may have been a little judgmental. See, it's all about being fair. And it could be someone who had just walked away from a marriage or, a committed relationship, but it's about making things right, being fair. So there was some sort of, to me it looks like judgment. Somebody wasn't fair. Yeah, but it's all about restoring harmony between two people, this connection. Yeah, it even could be a little jealousy because I do see two people competitive, and I do think you're going to become aware of this, but it has to do with someone that's been keeping all these feelings to themselves for a very long time. And it is about, these people talking, collaborating, getting together. So it's about creating opportunity to connect. And that's what I feel. It's about creating opportunity. This is the King of Wands is someone who creates. So does the Queen of Wands. Two creative people, the things you have in common. But it's about creating an opportunity to connect here. Oh my goodness. Yep, there it is. The clarity, the sun. Someone sees very clearly. See, it's about justice and harmony between two people. It's an energy of someone, it's all about being just right, but it's about restoring harmony. And I really like this because this person sees clearly. When they think they feel really happy. This is about new. Some of you have possibly too, I feel the feminine opened other options, see opportunity, but it's about two people who cross paths. It never goes anywhere. But now it's about being in alignment. These are just two people on their own path, creative pursuits. But now it's about this person creating opportunity. See, they see clearly. It's about speaking truth. They feel really happy. Tell me about the sun. Yeah, see, emotional fulfillment. See, this person gets it. They now see the bigger picture. See, all this time in between. But it is about things calming down, and it has to do with this choice, two people. And I do think there was two people competing, and I do think you're going to see things clearly too. Someone chose to walk away, and it could be like whether it's this person has a lot of options and opportunities, or it has to do with the feminine. But this to me looks after the fact. Someone who has experience, the Empress. Somebody's very charming, very sexy. It's a person who knows what they want. They're very creative. But this is someone who creates opportunity as well. But it's about the two of you collaborating. See, friends of friends. So there was definitely some sort of competition. But this person sees the bigger picture. And there it is. They want to communicate. This is someone who wants to talk. They want to talk here. It's about getting someone alone, a private conversation. It's possible someone could never get you alone. So they decided to walk away because of the competition. It's either one of you, but this is all about hurrying up. They need to hurry up. And it is about talking, communicating. It's about movement, gaining momentum. Yep, there it is. It's all about making a commitment, creating an opportunity. It's about someone didn't put their best foot forward. So I'm going to be honest, who it is that comes in, it's hard to say. But I do think this is whoever this person is here. I mean, it's definitely someone who's moving slow, lots of time in between. They're focused on their money. They got debt to pay, working multiple jobs. But it's an energy of someone who pulls their weight. But it's about reliable. Someone who's reliable. Now, this is someone about to come in and lay that foundation. See, there's no foundation. There's no commitment. So this person knows they need to build the foundation, especially if this if this is the same scenario that happened in the past. Because I wouldn't be surprised, but one of these people is not showing their true feelings. See, they're almost like a little smug. Somebody here is very arrogant. Like I can see, they're well, maybe not arrogant, but they have a huge ego. They get a lot of attention. People chase them. See, you're not chasing after them, so their ego took a hit. I can see it. And they're a bit shocked and surprised. They may have even gotten angry, but they kept it to themselves. So, yeah. Teaching someone how you want to be treated, but I do see some sort of forgiveness. This is someone who doesn't know what to say or how to say it too. But this King of Wands is somebody who is competing, and they're coming in. This person's coming in to lay a foundation. I mean, if you gave this person a gift, you can see someone who often gives someone a gift shows them that they like them. Maybe it wasn't reciprocated, but this is that little aha moment where they see the truth and the enlightenment. So I feel like, it's all about putting their best foot forward and laying the foundation. Someone certainly didn't. But it's about taking action, something that's worth fighting for. And it is about two of you coming together, going down this path. See, it's all kind of like being in alignment. But some of you have a choice here. See, choosing between two. Yeah. Someone's about to come in and lay that foundation. See, it was built on shaky ground. Something was built on very shaky ground here. But it's almost like this person's had a breakthrough. See, it's about breaking free from a situation. And it's like something couldn't go anywhere at that time. Definitely pride and ego. Feel like some of you know, like you're experienced, you're wise. And it is about seeking truth and seeing truth and clarity in the situation. So if you got a new person coming in, this is somebody coming in very quickly. They know they need to hurry up. Take care, and we'll see you soon.